Hey guys, welcome to Fangs Out, and giving you a different point of view because I may have to pace back and forth, guys, because it's a crazy video. We're continuing the analyzing the franchise, ranking all the Halloween franchise films. We just talked about Halloween 4, and it's gonna get tough because now we're gonna rank. This is a two video. This is a 2-for-1 video. So you're gonna get ranking who's ranking at number 5, what film's ranking at number 5, and what film's ranking at number 4. So man, this is crazy. So hear me out. Ranking at number 5 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And I know I'm gonna get some hate from a lot of people, but hear me out. I'm gonna be completely honest. When I watch this movie, when I watch Halloween 2, and I saw that freaking white horse, the hallucinations, and worse, the nurse scene, the nurse killing scene, I was ready to say this is like the worst ever. I thought that the brutality where Michael just stabbed that poor nurse and spoilers and just annihilated her with I thought that that's it. Zombies going for shock value. He just wants to just use gore for the sake of gore, and the brutality of Taylor Maine just goes beyond. I mean, there's some scenes that are just hard to describe, and I was like, I'm completely turned off. Then I watched the review of Boogeyman Band, and Boogeyman Band, if you guys don't know him, he is like, and one of the, to me, one of the best reviewers in the business. He's an iconic dude. He is, I think, Cowell Tree. I mean, is just one of the most respected. Grumpy Andrew too. I mean, these are giants, man. These are giants. And then he dared me to take a second look. So I took a second look, but this time I did it with an open mind. And dude, I was blown away. What the fuck? I said to myself, this is like an unbelievably cool film. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Yes, you hear me right. Number one, let's address the number one problem, the gore, and I thought that it would be an excessive type of gore. And guess what? It's because it's not the same Michael Myers. When Rob Zombie rebooted he knew he couldn't capture the magic, the John Carpenter's magic. He knew it would be impossible to do that. The original Michael Myers is the boogeyman. It's the monster that, that thing that goes bump in the night. It's just the king of Halloween. So what Zombie did is give us a very real mental patient with an extremely disturbing mental problem, with a brutal childhood full of violence, sex, and in many scenes, and just gory. It's like an uber Halloween movie. And when I finally looked at it that way, I said, no, this is not. This is an alternative version, almost like if this is an Elseworld take on a comic book, like they could be like the Red Hulk or something. That would be like a. So this is like Michael Myers Extreme or something, and then I took a look at the film then, and realized that damn, this is a fantastic film. First of all, it throws a homage to Halloween 2 right in the beginning with the hospital thing, the death fake, and just the brutal murders. And then the white horse it's very symbolic of mental illnesses. Look, if you look it up, it brings a very interesting psychosis. It's also worshipped and is very mystical in very many cultures throughout the world. And this, just go to Google and type out visions of a white horse, and Michael is just looking for some sort of peace, and the peace he finds is with visions of her mom. So my point, folks, is that the extreme gore used in this film, does have a reason to exist, because we're portraying a different Michael Myers, somebody that's been out there in the land. He grunts, his hatred, his own pain is being only able to release is by his brutality unleashed upon humans, and it's both frightening and beautiful to see Taylor Mane rip through people, man, in one of the most brutal Halloweens ever. And the other thing that we see here is just the beautiful passage that, like I said, spoilers, at the end we see the beautiful passage of the torch from Michael to Laurie Strode, as she is, as she, and it's all in the family type of tragedy where she had the same killer gene that Michael had, and she in the end becomes what they didn't have the balls to do in Halloween 5. They, Rob Zombie had the balls to do, and put Laurie Strode to carry the torch for her fallen brother. And look at the cast, man. Brad Dourif, come on, Chucky, he's an ex. A lot of people, they say, oh yeah, that's the only thing he's good for. Oh my god, have you seen Exorcist 3? What? This dude is sick, man. Brad Dourif is the man. He's an excellent actor, and he acts, in a bunch of rage in this version. And Dr. Loomis, Michael McDowell, come on, Alex, from A Clockwork Orange, come on, that's unbelievable. He acts as a greedy rat bastard that gets it in the end, if you know what I mean, and trying to cash in from Michael's murders, and man, Danielle Harris also makes makes an appearance, being just her beautiful, gorgeous self, meaning an unfortunate end. Oh, the music, come on, man. Nights in White Satin and Love Hurts. Oh my god, in the end, I almost cried. And I watched this the second time. I'm sorry, guys. You guys can see it like you see it. You guys can say it's a snuff film. You guys can see it's too brutal. I was guilty of it. I rewatched it. I made another video, in fact, earlier about this, explaining my point of view a little further. I will post it on so that you can really see my insights into Halloween 2 in a defending the movie issue. But you know what the scariest thing is? The scariest thing is that this is just Halloween 2. The number 4 movie is cliffhanger? No, I'm gonna tell you right now. The movie is the remake, Halloween 2007, by Rob Zombie. And Grumpy Andrew said that he enjoyed them both as much. I happen to think that the first one is just pure genius, man. Reinventing Michael, making him a brutal machine. Like I said, John Carpenter's version is the boogeyman, man. It's the thing that goes bump in the night. This guy, it's somebody that could be walking the streets right now and could rip your head off, and just for fun. Yeah. And he is unbelievable. Love the fact that Michael McDowell, basically treated the Dr. Loomis character completely different. Doesn't play that's it, because he can't be Donald Pleasance, and I am quite satisfied with his take. I love the fact that they focus on Michael way more, and his tendencies and his transformation into the monster. I love the scene where the with the mask, the clown mask, and the fact that Michael is not the one committing the murder; it's his alter ego, the mask man. The man with the mask is the one that, because he can't do it, but the man with the mask sure hell can. Once again, Rob Zombie just knocks it out of the park. Great performances. It's just, to me, part two and part one seem like one whole movie. Like it's like Grumpy Andrew said, you just watch them back to back. They are very much connected. They are very much carry. But just to me, just the 2007 film is just a little better, just a little better. But it's just to know that I find also that Taylor Maine part one is just a little bit more terrifying, and just the jail scene. I mean the one where he's in the institution and all that rape and brutality is going on around him, and Michael Myers is so disconnected from reality that he just kind of ignores it, and then he can't do it anymore, and it just makes him explode. And it's just so real, man. It's just it brings it just changes the dynamic of the original Halloween into, like I said, not a supernatural killer, but an actual maniac. And you know love the new take on Laurie. In this one, she resembles more, the hero, she's being the damsel in distress, but more than in part two where she's just a mess. But at the same time, she seems, just your, trying to bring some kind of normalcy. And also, I love the first side of the first, half of the film dedicating more to Michael, and then the focus goes to Laurie Strode, on Halloween, and the homage of Laurie witnessing Michael watching him from a distance. And then Brad Dourif also here. It's just beautiful, man. It's just and the way that it ends is also with the stab, and and then Dr. Loomis shoots him, and it's just, like I said, it's just so good. It's just a different take on the character and a different take on the story. I just I love the brutality. I love the fact that he wasn't trying to cash in. He pretty much wraps it on a bow for two, unless he wants to bring Laurie Strode as the main killer, which I know he will have the balls to do. Say what you will about, Rob Zombie. Some people like his movie, some people don't. But the dude definitely got nards. He's got gigantic brass balls, my friends. So 3, and and now we number 5
is Halloween 2, 2009. Number 4 is Halloween. So, man, which one will be the best one coming up?